with me. Kavinder, congratulations on bagging the man of the match from that game. Reflect a little bit on your performance, please.
I think initially the ball was swinging a little bit, so I was using the swing and trying to get the most out of it. So that's why I bowled 4 overs on that route, because I was getting some help from the ball.
Absolutely, and it was good to see you were keeping it full consistently and within the stumps, and that was helping you out a little bit there.
Yes.
Talk to me about the second wicket that you got. I thought that was the most interesting one of the lot.
The one which was LB or the hit?
I think that was the ball.
Oh, the full of the
full ball. I think the first couple of balls hit the pad.
Yeah.
And then the third one, you got it to pitch on the middle stump and come back in.
Yeah. So initially, because I'm bowling from over the wicket, right? I was trying to get. I was thinking it will swing a little, but it was swinging a lot, so it was going towards the leg. So I pitched it a little more on the 4th or 5th stump. That one came in.
Absolutely, that was brilliantly bowled. Reflect on your tournament as well, Kavinder. I think your team is doing really well now. You've now made it to the finals of the Gold Cup. What will be your plan getting into that match?
We would like to keep it simple. Initially, first 2-3 matches, we didn't get used to it. We built good score, but we still were not able to defend it. Now we have the idea of how the wicket is working and in different times of the day, how the pitch is performing. So we are using it now to our advantage. Let's see. Let's hope in the next tournament we'll do better than this one.
How happy were you with the score that your batters put up? Because in the beginning of the day, the pitch was a little damp. The ball was moving around, like you said. I think 184 were a lot of runs to get on that wicket in 18 overs. Do you think your batsmen did a good job?
They did, yeah, fairly good job, yeah. We got little help from the opposition also. Like
few catches going down.
Yeah. We should be targeting little more in these kind of situations, but we are fairly happy with the overall score.
All right, well done today. Congratulations. All the best for the next one.
Thank you.
I have Chandrasekhar sir with me. Chandrasekhar sir, disappointing result today, but happy with your performance with the ball.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, we tried our best. Actually, we have a plan anyway. If at all we won the toss and like to bat, that's our initial choice. But God has another chance today. So they won the toss and the match also. Of course, winning and losing is a part of the game.
Of course.
Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched almost, I think, all of the games that NMDC have played this tournament. Unfortunately, you've been on the losing side, but it's been great to see the spirit with which you people have played the game. It's great to see how much you enjoy the game of cricket. Just reflect a little bit of the catching. What is going wrong with the catching on the field? Why are we losing so many catches?
Yeah, catches are winning the matches, but issue is we are not really the regular players. If we play today, one player play one match today, he'll again play in the next month or after 4-5 matches only. We don't have a regular practice anywhere. One thing, and age is another issue. Most of our players are beyond 50, so our fitness is also not up to level. So compared to other players, it's bit not up to the mark. So that's how.
All right, but you came in today, you bowled well. I think your first 2 wickets. In fact, you should have had a 3rd wicket as well. There was a catch that went down at covers. But that happens in the game. Congratulations on performing well today. I wish you the best of luck for the next tournament.
Thank you so much.
The action begins with a white ball. QUALCOMM versus 𝗬𝗃𝗃, QUALCOMM batting. 𝗤𝗃𝗃 and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 opening the batting for QUALCOMM. Welcome to the first semi-final of the Platinum Cup of the MVL Pure Corporate Championship Edition 2. Chaitanya Krishna with the ball in hand, bowling to 𝗤𝗃𝗃. What a powerful hit that is from 𝗤𝗃𝗃. That's confidence and that's authority for you. Starts off his innings with a full-blooded drive over the covers region. Couple of bounces into the boundary rope. QUALCOMM winning the toss, choosing to bat. Makes sense on a surface like this. You have to maximize your opportunity to score runs without pressure. Inside edge to the keeper. 𝗤𝗃𝗃 has dismissed second ball. Wonderful piece of bowling this. Gave him room, got the ball full. But early on the ball swings a little bit. Got the inside edge of the bat and the wicketkeeper held on to a good sharp catch. So 𝗤𝗃𝗃's innings comes to an end. And QUALCOMM get the first shock of the match. 𝗤𝗃𝗃, who's been the most prolific batter this tournament, is dismissed. Spring in a stride, the bowler now having picked that wicket early. Just a single on the off side. Play that back. No single is an offer. What a shot that is! He's hit it in the air, just 2-3 bounces, goes over the mid-wicket fence. Beautiful stroke. Picked that ball early, gave the full swing of the bat and helped it on its way over the mid-wicket region. 3 bounces and the ball goes over the boundary rope. What a good shot from 𝗵𝗃𝗃. goes for that again. Beaten outside the off stump. The end of the first over. 10 for 1. Foolish ball around the off stump. Place that towards the short cover fielder. Sarvesh, the batsman who's out there. Vignesh dismissed. Sarvesh replaces him. Short of length outside the off stump. Oh, a misfield there at cover point. Concedes the single to Sarvesh. Keeper not happy with the throw. Long on and long off, the two fielders back. Once again, plays across the line. The umpire raises a finger. Batsman is not happy with that call. But I think he will find on the replay that he was right in front of the stumps. That ball did not bounce as much as the batsman would have hoped. Still staring towards the umpire. Never a good sight on a cricket field. You get a decision, you have to take it in your stride and move away. Let's take a look at that. And not too much bounce on that. I think he is disappointed because that hit him on the thigh pad, but his front leg was braced, the back leg was braced. So you can understand the umpire raising his finger. I think he will find on the replay when he sees that that was crashing into the stump. So good decision again by the umpire. Shivam, the new batter, out in the middle now. Shivam, the new batter, 23 average, 126 his strike rate. Good experience behind him, top score of over 100. Full off this time, just pick the gap on the leg side between mid wicket and square leg. The ball moves along, but that'll just be 2. Short and wide, hit it straight to the cover fielder. What an anticlimax. Shivam loses his wicket on the second ball. Just did not time that. The ball stopping in the pitch. Shivam playing that shot a little bit too early. Getting the bottom of the bat straight to the fielder at cover. But Shivam is sent packing. 3rd wicket down for QUALCOMM. What a big start we've seen to this game for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 has been a bowling team right throughout this tournament. We've seen them bundle teams under 120, 130 frequently. And they now have QUALCOMM on the mat. 3 wickets down just in the 2nd over of the match. A good catch. It was simple, but we've seen in the previous game, it's not easy to hold on to catches, especially low towards your right. The fielder that time settled under that, took a good catch to dismiss the batter Shivam. It's 13 for 3 of 1.5, just 3 runs this over for the loss of 2 wickets. A last ball of the second over coming up now. Wicketkeeper standing up to the stumps now. Very good wicketkeeper, their captain. Full driven towards long off for a single. Akash does the fielding, sends it back. The end of the second over, 14 for 3. First ball of the third over, not sure if that was a catching opportunity, but should have been fielded. Concedes 2 runs there. Very aggressive running by Sarvesh. Running at the danger end, at the non-striker's end. But he was the one to call for that second. Made his ground comfortably in the end. Tall Sarvesh, really tall and lanky. Covers the pitch quickly. Just nudge towards cover for a single. Down the legs in that occasion, not sure if the batsman got anything on that. Yes, the umpire thinks that that flicked his pads. The batsman not happy with that. Batsman saying that that missed. The umpire says that that got the thigh pad on the way for 4 leg byes. Sarvesh is extremely disappointed. He's asking the umpire to consult with the leg umpire. The umpire changing his decision, calling that 4 wides now. The protest registered by the umpire, taking note of that. Played that towards mid-off, no run on offer. Played off the back foot from the crease. Well done by the wicketkeeper again. Length on the legs, just guide it towards square leg for a single. Beautifully played, again towards square leg. I think they'll be happy with a single. Once again, nudged in the gap between mid wicket and long on. This time looking for a second and coming back to finish that comfortably. Very good playing, running between the wickets by 𝗵𝗺, picking the gap on the leg side consistently. The captain reacting to that shot from the batter, bringing an additional reinforcement there for mid-wicket now in play along with the square leg. Bowls it outside the off stump, keeps it tight. Wonderful wicket keeping again by the captain. Play and a miss outside the off stump. Played again towards mid-wicket. Fielder at mid-wicket just getting a hand on that, parrying it towards square leg, just a single. Played again towards the leg side. Fine leg, does the fielding, keeps it down to a single. Last ball of the fourth over, 29 for 3. Beautifully played by 𝗵𝗺, just guiding the ball off the keeper's gloves. Wonderful stroke. Beat the fielder at short third man. The ball goes over the boundary rope. And see there, just using the pace of the bowler, opening the face of the bat, almost off the keeper's gloves. Very interesting phase of cricket this for 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃, the top wicket taker this tournament, comes into the attack. Bowled really, really well to pick up his wickets in the previous games. Also been supported brilliantly by Akash, who's a leg spinner. Played that towards short cover, no run on offer. Once again, hit powerfully towards covers, but no run on offer. Left arm around the wicket. Slightly shorter on that occasion, hit it towards mid-on. With an appeal for a tight run out. Batsman just making his ground. Once again, good umpiring by our on-field umpires, making the right call. Once again, guided it past the wicketkeeper, but this time not enough bat on it to beat the fielder at short third man. Just a single for 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. Powerfully hit. Beats the fielder at cover. Ball bounces, goes over the boundary rope. I think the ball may have been lost. Slightly newish ball needs to go in. 5 overs into the game. I will have ground staff hunt the match ball. We found a replacement ball to be issued to the team. Batsman taking a look at the moment. Short ball, punched off the back foot, picks the gap with perfection. Overcorrection in length from Abhishek after the last one had been drilled. And credit to the batter 𝗵𝗃𝗃. He adjusted and hit it beautifully in the gap between point and gully for another boundary. Full length ball outside the off stump, played it towards point for a single. What a shot that is, launched into that, hit it way over mid wicket for a six. Wonderful batting this from 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Short ball again, punched it off the back foot. With a fielder in the deep there at covers, keeps it down to a single. Another length ball, just outside the off stump. Again, really well kept by the wicketkeeper. Getting behind the line of that, collecting it right in the middle of his gloves. Short ball, rock back. Not enough bat on that. Just on the bounce to the fielder at mid wicket. Lucky there for 𝗏𝗏𝗃 to get away with that. That would have carried to that fielder so easily. Just a tad bit more bat on that. That would have carried comfortably to that fielder at mid wicket. Lucky for 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Again, flick towards the same fielder for a single. The end of the power play. QUALCOMM have reached 52 for 3. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 batting really well, 22 of 12. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 batting well as well, 14 of 16. So QUALCOMM have managed to come back into the game after having lost 3 wickets in the first 2 overs. That is the kind of score that 𝗬𝗏𝗃 will also be happy with at the moment. Interesting match that we are presenting to you. Courtesy Team MVL. Remember, MVL has just won the Cricket Heroes Award for the best streamer. Fantastic work by 𝗏𝗃𝗃 and team. Bring you all of these beautiful pictures from multiple angles covering the ground. Wonderful analysts as well, presenting all of these interesting statistics to you during the game. all the various angles that are brought in, the post-production team. The audio and the video comes together to give you these pictures. I hope that you continue to enjoy them and you continue to vote for us on Crick Heroes as your most loved presenter. With that note, Akash now comes into bowl. Akash, fantastic leg spinner for Oracle. He's really an oracle with the ball, Akash. The way that he gets the ball to drift in and then go away from the batter. It's just incredible leg spinner dying art. Really rare to see somebody who has very good control on his leg spinners. Akash is definitely one of those. Akash comes in, creates pressure straight away. 2-dot balls. Flighted that one in the air, got the batsman driving, for which gets a single towards the deep cover point fielder. Turns around, tries to play the reverse sweep. Outside edge. Lucky the batter to get away with that. Could have so easily gone to the straight to that fielder's hands. Akash almost picking up a wicket there of that ball. Playing a miss again outside the off stump for just 3 runs of that over from Akash. 56 for 3, 55 for 3. Abhishek coming back to bowl his second over. Hit that in the air, just past the bowler for a single. On the legs on that occasion. Not sure if the batter got any bat on that or not. Wide signal by the umpire. So that's 3 bonus runs for the batting team. Keeper not able to get across on that occasion. Attacking field, a flip in position for Abhishek. Walks across, it's that towards fine leg. Almost a top edge there, but I think there is enough bat on that to take that beyond the boundary rope. That is good batting by Bhaskar. He's taking a risk there, walking across his stumps, but he's hedging his bets. He recognizes that if he gets any bats on that, that is going to go for a boundary, and that's exactly what he gets. Abhishek has been expensive now. Gone for 16 runs of just 9 balls. Bhaskar batting on 28 of 17. Through the bat and pad. Once again, the keeper can't get across to stop that. Be disappointed with that because he sets a really high standard for himself, the wicket keeper. 4 byes. Very good piece of bowling that from Abhishek. Got the ball to pitch in and drift inside the batter. That's the game of cricket for you. You bowl well, you beat the batter, and you still get punished with 4 runs. Once again, goes across his stumps, and this time demolishes his stumps. The keeper throws away his gloves in disgust. Not sure why he's disgusted, because they've got the wicket they wanted. Abhishek stuck to his guns. Wanted the batsman to keep doing that. Go across the line of the stumps and hit it on the leg side. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Tries it one too many times. Misses on that occasion and loses his middle and leg stump. Phenomenal piece of cricket this. The 4th wicket gone for QUALCOMM. Abhishek creates the impact that he's well known for. 67 for 4. Last ball of the 8th over coming up now. Abhishek having just picked up that wicket. Dot ball towards square leg. The end of the over. 67 for 4 at the end of 8 overs. Just 8.3 the current run rate. Kind of score that I think both teams will be happy with. If you ask me, I think 𝗀𝗃𝗃 may just be the happier of the 2 sides because they have 4 wickets now. And they will know that if they can pick just 1 or 2 more wickets, then they've got QUALCOMM right where they want them. Akash back into the attack. Akash has been a brilliant bowler for them throughout this tournament. He's picked up wickets, kept things tight, just going for 3 runs in his first over. Here he is. Again, a full ball, spinning away from the batter, driven it towards 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲. Sarvesh batting on 17 of 21. Karthik now taking strike, not of 1. What a brilliant piece of bowling that is. Ripped it across the face of the bat. Very lucky to not get any bat on that Karthik. Otherwise that would have gone straight into the keeper's glove or the fielder waiting at slip. Interesting field position this. 5 fielders inside the circle. They need to have just 4. So Rakal captain deciding to attack. Once again a play and a miss outside the off stump. Brilliant bowling again from Akash. What a game we are witnessing. Both teams not willing to concede an inch. Team 2 versus Team 3 for the MVL Pure Corporate Championship Edition 2. The first semi-final for the Platinum Cup being played between these two teams. The batsman asking for a wide. The umpire says no, that was spinning away from you. Well within the tram lines. The last ball of the over coming up. Just 1 run conceded so far. Once again a play and a miss. Fantastic bowling this from Akash. 5 dot balls on the trot. Lot of pressure now on the batsmen. 68 for 4 of their 9 overs. Isaac, the new bowler, into the attack. Bowls to Sarvesh, start off with a dot ball. 17 of 22 Sarvesh now. The dot balls are piling up. That will be creating pressure on his mind for sure. Karthik, on the other hand, is also struggling, not of 6. A very good phase of cricket this for Oracle, where they've managed to pick a wicket and also keep things tight. For the captain now, it's all about managing his bowlers. You have to get the best out of both Akash and Abhishek, who both have bowled, I think, 2 overs each. So you have just 4 overs left in the bank from them. Rather, this is an 18-over game. Just 18 overs in this game. We had a delayed start due to fog on the field. That's a bad ball on the leg side, but it fits straight to the fielder in the deep. He's dropped a straightforward catch there on the boundary rope. Akash can't believe it. Hands on his head. A bad ball should have been put away, but he managed to pick that fielder with perfection. The fielder in the deep spilled a straightforward catch. Hit him in the wrong area there. Ball falling down to the ground. Sarvesh now going in the air. Beautifully hit over the covers region. One bounce and over the boundary rope. What a good shot that is from Sarvesh, and how badly was that needed. QUALCOMM in desperate need of some runs here. Sarvesh coming to the rescue on that occasion. Hitting a very good boundary. Very proactive, the Oracle captain. Just not let things drift for a little bit. Immediately move the fielder in the deep squarer. And Sarvesh this time hits it to his left. They come back for 2 comfortable runs. The end of the 10th over, 76 for 4 the score. Abhishek is going to come back into the attack from the media end, and he'll be bowling to Karthik. Karthik batting on 1 of 8, so he's really struggled. Remember, the 1 run that he got was off that drop catch on the square leg boundary. Just 4 fielders inside the circle now. No, just as I say that, the mid-wicket fielder comes back inside the circle. So they are going to have 2 mid-wickets, 1 inside the circle and 1 deep on the boundary. In fact, the fielder at mid-wicket moves towards square leg umpire for that square leg now, and the fielder at mid-wicket just moves straighter. Interesting field. 5 fielders inside the circle. Starts off with a short ball on the off stump, hit towards cover point, no run on offer. Can powerfully hit towards the fielder at cover. Would have a good job. Keep his eyes on the ball. No runs on offer there. Cut powerfully this time. Beats the fielder inside the circle. In the air. Once again, the wicketkeeper captain not happy with the fielding effort. Very expressive as captain, as wicketkeeper. Is extremely expressive. He demonstrates what is going on in his mind at all times, never leaves his fielders guessing. When he's not happy with an effort, he makes it very obvious to them, points it out. On that occasion, he felt that the fielder took a little too long to throw that ball to him, which conceded the single. It was well bowled by Abhishek, who floated down in the air, but nevertheless a single conceded. Turns that beautifully. Strong riff there from Sarvesh. Fielder at long on does the business, keeps it down to a single. Last ball of the 11th coming up now. Slogs across the line, but straight to the fielder in the deep. Mid-wicket does the fielding, just a single. For the end of the 11th over, the score remains 83 for 4. Sarvesh batting on 25 of 28 and Karthik batting on 7 of 12. Abhishek has now bowled 3 overs, 25 for 1. Looks like it's going to be Akash who will come back to bowl his third over from the media box end. Akash has just conceded 4 runs in his 2 overs. He's yet to pick up a wicket, but he's managed to keep things tight. Karthik is going to face Akash. I predict that there's going to be some fireworks this over, because Karthik has been batting out there for a while now, 7 of 12. So he will want to get his innings going. Akash on the other end will be aware of that. He knows that a wicket is just on the offering if he can keep it full and outside the off stump. Be interesting to see how they entice the batters. So 3 fielders in the deep on the off side, covers, deep extra cover and long off. And then on the leg side, there's only mid on, long on and mid wicket. Very interesting field, a huge gap on the leg side for if Akash earths in line. Oh, that was so close. I think that was an outside edge that the keeper could not hold on to. Not sure, but I think there was some bat on that. Take a look at that replay. There's definitely some bat on it this time. Definitely a catching opportunity. The fielder at cover point drops that. So 2 catches go around in 2 balls. Akash can't believe his luck. Fielder at point there, jumping but not judging that well. Beautifully hit this time by Karthik on the leg side. Was waiting for that. He knew that after the first 2 balls were full and outside the off stump, the bowler was going to come back into the stumps, and he was waiting for that one. Swung it across the line and got a boundary towards the square leg region. So QUALCOMM getting a move on now. A couple of productive overs. 6 runs already of this over of the first 3 balls. Chipped in the air, straight towards the fielder at long on the bounce. This is extremely crucial phase of the game for QUALCOMM as well, because these have been the best bowler for Oracle so far in the tournament. If they can manage to somehow evade the next couple of overs. Wonderfully played off the back foot by Sarvesh towards the fielder at deep cover point. Just a single. Last ball of the 12th over coming up, 91 for 4 the score. Goes big, misses all ends up. Dot ball to finish. 12 overs gone, 91 for 4. Akash unlucky in that over, generating a couple of chances but not held on to. Served by the wicket-keeper and then by the fielder at point. The one that went to the wicket-keeper is always a half chance because the keeper standing up, ball spinning away. Never easy to take those. But then the second one at point was a straightforward catching opportunity that should have been taken. We have Isaac coming back into the attack for his second over, 91 for 4. Goes in the air, manages to beat the fielder at short fine leg. The ball trickles over the boundary rope. Wonderful batting this from 𝗿𝗏. Evaluating the risk there, he knew that there was just one fielder on the leg side and he just needed to clear him. Once he did that, that was 4 runs all the way. Very good stroke from 𝗿𝗏. Change in field after that boundary. A fielder goes back between the square leg and the fine leg region, maybe the square leg boundary. So 4 fielders inside the circle, all on the offside now. And he bowls that on the leg stump. Fielder at mid wicket will be in business. Keeps it down to a single. So 𝗿𝗏 now has managed to go over a run of ball, 31 of 29. Karthik 14 of 16. QUALCOMM getting to 96 for 2. Change in field for Karthik. So the deep cover fielder comes into the circle. They just have the deep long off fielder on the off side. Everybody else is on the on side, which means that he should be bowling a straighter line now to this batter. Just missed the stumps. Very close. On the other hand, if Karthik had gotten some bat on that, it would have been runs for him on the offside. Slow one, well bowled by Isaac. Deceived the batsman in flight. Karthik adjusted in the end, drilled it back to the bowler, no runs. So 2 dot balls. Again goes powerfully, hits straight towards the fielder in the deep at mid wicket, just a single. Once again down the legs. This time he's managed to pierce the gap. Once again towards mid wicket, just a single on offer. At the end of the 13th over, the score moves to 98 for 4. Abhishek comes back into the attack to bowl his last over of this innings. Again, the 3 fielders in the deep for him on the off side. Cover, deep extra cover and long off. That's powerfully hit towards long on. Couple of bounces are well done in the field. Really well stopped. Saving 2 runs for his team, Gopi. A warm applause coming through the pavilion for him. Fancy footwork denying 𝗿𝗏 that boundary. 𝗿𝗏 has batted really well, kept the innings together for QUALCOMM, 34 of 31 now. Short ball, he's picked it up in the air, beautifully hit. Just had to get that ball over the square leg fielder, which he did with ease, and got 4 runs. Played that towards short third man. The fielder puts in a diving effort to stop that. Just a single. Productive over so far for the batting team. There's 7 runs coming in of the first 3 balls without really taking too many risks. So that's really good batting from 𝗃𝗏. Now batting on 39 of 33. 𝗏𝗏 16 of 21. Change in field for 𝗏𝗏. Square leg goes back. Covers comes in and he launches it straight over long on. What a good shot that is. 6 beautiful runs. The cleanest hit all day from QUALCOMM. That dents the figures for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. Wonderful hit. Have to give credit to both of these batters. They found a way to come back into the game. Once again goes big. Once again beats the fielder in the deep at the covers region. Another 6, 2 back-to-back sixes. Terrific result there for QUALCOMM. Akash walks in towards 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃, maybe wants to have a word. But nothing you can do about that. That's quality batting from 𝗏𝗏. Remember, catch was put down when he was not at square leg. How expensive is that drop going to be for Oracle? 𝗏𝗏 already on 27 of 23. The score has moved on to 117 for 4. The last ball of the 14th over coming up. Another one that's hit towards square leg. One bounce and over the boundary rope. Beautiful batting this from 𝗏𝗏, taking full toll of every bat ball. 121 now for 14 overs into the game. QUALCOMM have come back into this game, and how? Hit towards long on for a single. Appeal for leg before, but that had pitched outside the leg stump. Akash coming back to bowl his last over. 𝗏𝗏 going great guns at the moment. 31 of 25. 𝗃𝗏 40 of 34. QUALCOMM really playing aggressively now. Wonderful take from the wicketkeeper. That one bouncing through. To give the credit to the wicketkeeper that he managed to hold on to that. That could so easily have been 4 byes. Again, walks across his stumps, helps it on its way over the fine leg region. Fielder at square leg runs around, manages to stop that, keeps it down to 2. That's good work by that fielder there. So 𝗏𝗏 is now playing high risk cricket, which is understandable. Just 3.2 overs left into the inning for them. They have to find a way to maximize and capitalize. Akash bowling his last 2 balls of the spell. Goes big, straight towards long off. Isaac chooses not to attack that. It was very interesting. May have been a catching opportunity there, but Akash choosing not to attack.
That one 6. It is clearly in the video.
Hit towards mid wicket. Just a single again. Chaitanya comes back into the attack, starts off with a single towards long off. Hit it again in the air towards the deep. Fielder at mid wicket runs around, keeps it down to a single. That's good work by the fielder there. Hit it powerfully towards the cover fielder. Does well to stop that. What a powerful shot that is! Wow! You should really get 12 runs for that. That's an extraordinary hit from Karthik. What a shot that is. Somebody say a prayer for that ball because it's lost its soul. Once again, beautifully hit towards the cover boundary. The fielder runs, puts in a valiant attempt, but nothing he can do to stop that. So Karthik is going like a supercar on a freeway. Fantastic batting from Karthik this. Last ball of the 16th over coming up now. 141 for 4. QUALCOMM has really accelerated in the last 2 to 3 overs. It's all courtesy Karthik's brilliant batting. 49 of 33 now. Go for the big one again. Off the pads. Running towards the third man boundary. Comes back for the second Karthik. Signaled a leg by the umpire. The end of the 15th over, 143 for 4. Karthik now batting on 49 of 34. 𝗬𝗃 batting on 41 of 35. Both batsmen going hand in glove. Karthik has really accelerated his innings. Remember that he was on naught of the first 7 balls that he faced. Last 2 overs of the innings coming up now. Remember, this is a curtailed game. We had a delayed start due to fog on the field. So both teams will be playing 18 overs. It's going to be Isaac to bowl his third over. He's gone for 15 of the first 2. Isaac is going to bowl to 𝗬𝗃, batting on 41 of 35. Really good innings this from 𝗬𝗃. Advances, hits it towards long on. The fielder going to hold on to that. Yes, he does. Finally, the end of that partnership. Isaac picks up a wicket. 𝗬𝗃, having played really well, in the best interest of his team, goes for it and ends up holding to long on. So 𝗬𝗃 is dismissed after that good knock of 41 of 36. Really held the team together, played out the tough overs. But really did not look in any trouble throughout his innings, batted really well, playing to the merit of the ball for most of that innings, and eventually holding on towards long on. I think Gopi the fielder taking that catch on the long on boundary. The new batter out there for them is Nitin. I think Nitin is the star performer for them with the ball. 143 for 5. Again a miss outside the off stump. The new batter Nitin. 143 for 5. It's going to be extremely critical how this inning finishes. Just a single on offer there. Launched into that, Karthik. Hit it over the mid-wicket region. That's 50 up. Not sure if that's a 4 or a 6. I think the umpire is waiting on the fielder to clarify. Yes, 6 run signaled by the fielder, and the umpire relays that information to us. For 55 high quality runs for Karthik. $55 of just 35 balls for him. Slow one, once again goes for it, this time top edges it. The bowler not able to settle under that. Really one of those ones where you want to spot it early as a bowler. Isaac was not able to do that on that occasion and losing out on chance to take his second wicket and dismiss Karthik, who was the all-important batter for Qualcomm at the moment. The last ball of the 17th. Go for the big one again on the leg side. If hit it well, just bounces inside the boundary rope. The fielder does well to stop that, but he can't stop the second. So 2 runs taken off the last ball of the 17th over. It's an ideal result for Qualcomm because that brings Karthik back on strike. 17 overs, 153 for 5. Last over of the innings being entrusted to Sandeep. 2 overs, 12 runs for 2 wickets. Great start to the innings from him. Akash walking up to him, giving him some words of wisdom. Fielders in the deep, long off, deep extra cover. Square leg, mid wicket and long on. 4 fielders inside the circle, short fine leg, short third man, point and covers. Starts off with a short ball that helps on its way, but not good contact on that. A couple of bounces to the fielder's arm there at square leg, just a single to the score. I'm surprised. I thought there would have been more intent with the running between the wickets there because I thought Karthik would want to retain strike. Maybe just the disappointment of not having hit that too well. He's belted that. The ball is floating away in the air over the mid-wicket fence for another 6. A huge hit. So Nitin taking full toll. He's saying to Karthik, whatever you can do, I can do better. 160 for 5 now the score. Oracle are in disarray because really they pride themselves on their bowling. I think they've conceded a few runs too many. They only have themselves to blame. Those couple of drop catches earlier on in the game, both of Karthik. Once again, short and wide, rather down the leg, but the keeper, the fielder at fine leg doing really well on that occasion to stop that. Excellent fielding to keep that to a single. Body on the line, getting behind the line of the ball, stopping it from going through. Wonderful piece of commitment. It's never easy with the ball bouncing so close to you. Anyway, Karthik's back. He drills that towards mid-wicket. Happy with the single again. The last 2 balls of the innings coming up now. 162 for 𝗏𝗏. Can QUALCOMM push it past the 170 mark? They'll need 2 boundaries to get to that score. Maybe a 6 and a 2 can also get them to that score, but I think 2 boundaries will be what they'll be hoping for. Short ball, he hit it well in the air, going towards the mid-wicket fence. The ball floats over for another 6. That's the thing with this ground, when you hit it on the leg side, especially towards the mid-wicket region, the ball stays in the air for a long time. Sandeep not happy with something, the keeper not happy with the bowler, pointing it out to him that that's not the right length to bowl at this time in the innings. But it's QUALCOMM and Nitin who's smiling all the way. Almost top edge that for 6 towards mid-wicket. Another one that's off the edge, another one that goes past the wicket-keeper. The ball will beat the third man boundary for 172 for 5. 173 the target for 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗀, courtesy some brilliant batting. Fantastic batting effort we've seen from QUALCOMM today. Almost 3 or 4 batters who got going. Sarvesh 41 of 36, Bhaskar 28 of 19, Karthik 58 of 38, and Nitin coming in towards the end, getting to 20 of just 7 balls. Fantastic knock from Nitin. That takes the team score to 172 for 5. 𝗬𝗃𝗀 will feel that they've lost out on an opportunity to curtail the team to a low score. They only have themselves to blame. There were a couple of catching opportunities that went begging. One at the deep at square leg, the other at point. 2 catches dropped off Karthik. That costed them dearly. Karthik not only scoring 58 of 38, but also stitching that partnership together with Sarvesh. And then later Nitin. 15 extras in the innings as well. 4 byes conceded, with an unplayable ball from Abhishek. As far as the bowling is concerned, Chaitanya picked up a wicket, 3 overs 35 for 1. Sandeep Reddy spoiling his stats in the end there, 3 overs 31 for 2. Remember, he was 2 overs 12 for 2, so he conceded 19 runs and no wicket in the last over. Abhishek 4 overs 48 for 1, so he was very expensive today, very unusual for him. Gopi going for 9 off his 1. Akash the pick of the bowlers as far as I'm concerned. A couple of chances that were not taken off his bowling. 4 overs 18 for none. And Isaac 3 overs 25 for 1. 8.3 runs and over. So QUALCOMM 172 for 5. 𝗬𝗃𝗀 will come back to chase a target of 173 in their 18 overs. Whether or not they manage to get that, only time will tell. In the meantime, this is Idris on behalf of Team MVL who are bringing these pictures to you. We hope that you're enjoying our coverage. If you are, please do leave us a review on Cricket Heroes. We really would appreciate that. We'll join you back with the action in about 5 minutes' time for the second half of the game. Welcome to the second innings of the game. 𝗚𝗎𝗃𝗃 chasing a target of 173 to win this. Siva, the captain of the 𝗚𝗎𝗃 team, on strike now. Non-strikers and Riaz already off the mark. That was touch and go if he had managed to hit the stumps. Nitin, the bowler, 20 runs of just 7 balls in his batting innings, so he is very high on confidence at the moment, Nitin. Riaz playing that towards the point region, just a single. It was down the leg side, wide call by the umpire. Played that towards the cover fielder, deciding against the single. Length ball outside the off jump. Chases that, but no bat on that. So good start for 𝗚𝗎𝗃𝗃 as well. And QUALCOMM doing well at the moment. 5 balls into the game, just 4 runs conceded. Hit that powerfully back to the bowler. Did really well to get his hand up in time to stop that. So Nitin finishes the first over for just 4 runs. Short ball played off the crease. Not hit with too much conviction by Riaz. No run. Wide towards the leg side. Again, hit it powerfully, but straight to the fielder at mid-off. So it's good bowling from QUALCOMM. They're bowling to their field. No freebies on offer for Oracle early on in their innings. Punched it towards covers, just a single. Swivels, plays it on the leg side, just a single towards fine leg and square leg. Advances down the pitch, no connection again. Outside half of the bat from Riaz towards third man for a single. Punched off the front foot towards covers, just a single again. .1 overs, 9 runs for Oracle. They have not had the dream start that they would have liked, chasing almost 10 runs an over in this game. The run rate will climb up very, very quickly in this format. Just 18 overs to chase the score of 173. Current run rate 4.15, required rate is already over 10 runs and over. Go for it. No contact from Siva. Another dot ball for Nitin. Powerful hit again. Nitin does really well to get his arm up. That may have been 4 runs if not for that arm from Nitin. Take another look at that in the replay. That was really brave from Nitin. Hit powerfully. Almost evasive action. Gets his arm up at the right time. Stops that ball from going across. Good work from Nitin. Again goes for it, again Nitin throws up his hand, but this time no contact, and 4 runs for 𝗃𝗏. Short and wide, and he's hammered that over the point fielder. What a wonderful shot from 𝗃𝗏. Punched off the front foot this time. Just a single towards point. The end of the third over, the score has moved on to 18 for none. 𝗃𝗏 batting on 11 of 10 and Riaz batting on 5 of 8. Deep cover, deep third man, the only 2 fielders outside the circle. Hit it powerfully towards cover and they hold on to their catch. So 𝗃𝗏 is dismissed. Ramakrishna picks up his first wicket. This is good bowling from him, kept it full, kept it outside the off stump, kept inviting 𝗃𝗏 to go big. 𝗃𝗏 responded, unfortunately for him, hit it straight to the fielder who was well positioned in the covers region. Holds on to a good catch. And 𝗃𝗏 goes dismissed, 11 runs of 11 balls. Ravi, the new batter, out in the middle for Oracle now. Ravi Kumar, the new batter in the middle for Team Oracle, losing the first wicket in the 4th over. $192 runs, average of 32, strike rate of 132. Good stats those for Ravi. Left-hander, always creates problems for the fielding team. Goes after that. The umpire stretches his arms, calls that a wide. What a shot that is from Ravi. Brilliantly played. Thread a needle, as they say. Two cover fielders there, but pierces that gap with perfection. The ball goes along the boundary, all along the carpet, beyond the boundary rope. Wonderful stroke from Ravi. One for the cameras there. Short cut off the back foot towards the point region. Fielder runs around in the deep, keeps it down to a single. Powerfully hit by Riaz. Wonderful stroke that, going between the fielders at point and gully. With a 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 for another boundary. This is an eventful phase in the game. A wicket fell earlier this over, but the batsmen have also capitalized on anything loose. 2 boundaries this over already. 29 for 1. Riaz advances down the pitch. No bat on that. Dot ball. And last ball of the 4th over coming up now. Short ball. Just got too big on him. Did not get enough bat on that Riaz. Just maybe off the bottom of the glove. A single towards short fine leg. The end of 4 overs. 29 for 1. ภิarphali on strike, 10 of 11. And Santosh bowling for the first time today. Right arm over the wicket from the media box end. Beautifully played towards mid wicket. Just a single. right outside the off-stump, with the umpire deeming that a legal delivery. Well hit by Ravi. The fielder at square leg fumbles that. Just a single though. Wonderfully played by Riaz. Just flicked off his pads towards the fine leg region. 4 beautiful runs. Beautifully played, this time towards the opposite side. One to the right of the wicketkeeper, one to his left now. This is brilliant batting from Riaz, getting boundaries on both occasions. Just off delicate edges. Just opened the face of the bat, guided the ball past the wicketkeeper between the third man fielder. The ball races along with the surface. Wonderful outfield here at 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲. Punch this time from the crease towards long on for a single. Five overs gone into this game. 40 for 1 the score. Required run rate of 10.2, current run rate 8. I think the match is right in the balance. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 have made a good start so far, chasing a score of 173. Riaz Ali batting on 20 now of 15 balls. Ravi Kumar 6 of 4. Short third man, gully, point, covers, mid off, mid on, fine leg. These are the fielders inside the circle. In the deep we have a deep point and we have, I think, a deep mid wicket. Goes big over the fielder at mid off. Wonderfully hit by Riaz. Just held the ball on its way. And Abhay Sharma comes into the attack, concedes the boundary of his first ball. The last over of the power play, this the batsmen will want to capitalize as much as they can. Started off really well, Riaz, with a boundary there. 24 of 16, Riaz now, scoring at 150 per 100 balls. Abhay Sriram, bowler, comes back strongly, right into the block hole, forces the batsman to defend. Full toss, that's driven in the gap at covers, single towards deep covers for Riaz. Left-hander on strike, changes in field all around. Helps that ball on its way on the leg side. Lucky there the bowler to get away with that. 1 foot either yard of that fielder, and that would have been another boundary. 𝗵𝗡𝗃𝗏, very lucky to get away with that. Short ball, played it well from the crease, beats the fielder at mid-wicket. Ball races along the ground, goes over the boundary rope. Wonderful stroke from 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏, who's now looking really good out there in the middle. The 50 up for 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗏 with that boundary. 50 for 1 of 5.5 overs. 123 more to get in 73 balls. Driven into the ground, over the bowler's head, just a single towards mid-on. The end of the 6th, 51 for 1, 122 needed now in 12 overs, just a tad bit over 10 runs an over. Ravi batting on 7 of 5 and Riaf batting on 30 of 20. The power play is completed. I think the game is in a situation where I think both teams feel that they have, they just have to grab the game by the scruff of its neck. It's hanging out there in the balance right now. If 𝗃𝗃𝗃 can manage to stitch a partnership, get another 20-30 runs in the next 3 overs, they'll feel that they are definitely on top. And if QUALCOMM can pick up a wicket or two in the next couple of overs, then they will feel that they definitely are on top. The big change now is that the power play is completed, so that means 5 fielders can go outside the 30-yard circle. Looks like the fielders are going to be at square leg, long on, deep cover, deep long off, and mid wicket. Play and a miss outside the off stump. Lovely piece of bowling that from Bhaskar. Starts off his innings with a dot ball. Well bowled, good flight, good bounce. Another play and a miss. Wonderful bowling from Bhaskar. Riaf has been batting really well, 30 of 20 before this over. And he's bowled 2 dot balls to him on the trot, both outside the off stump. Make it 3 in a row now. Wonderful bowling from Bhaskar. Seems like he's having it on a rope. He's able to manage to beat the batsman at will. Length ball on the stumps, try to glide that past the square leg fielder, but straight to him. No run is on offer. Hit that well towards the cover fielder, just a single. Tries to go for a big one, inside edge, the end of the over. Wonderful bowling from Bhaskar, just 1 run conceded, keeping things tight that over. 52 for 1 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗏. The same stage, QUALCOMM had scored 63 runs for the loss of a couple of wickets. Santosh will continue. He's gone for 11 of his first over. Comes back into the attack. Fielder in the deep for Santosh. Square leg, mid wicket, long on, long off and deep covers. That was wide down the leg side. Nothing the keeper could do about that. The batsman did get some bat on it. 4 runs signalled. In the air towards mid wicket, just a single. What a shot! Wonderful improvisation from Ravi Kumar. But credit to Santosh, he did have a fielder back there at fine leg. Keeps that down to a single. This time a wide on the leg side. The batsman again moving inside the line, trying to improvise. Get it over the keeper's head over fine leg, but no bat on that. Lofted it towards mid-off. Just a single in the deep. (37 of 28 now Riaz. Ravi batting on 8 of 7. Santosh has gone for 19 already of his 10 balls. Wide. Tried to drill that. Just got the bottom edge of the bat. Dot ball. Looks like that's Vignesh at covers. Vignesh at covers doing the fielding there. This time hit in the air, couple of bounces, then rolls on to the floor. Fielder at covers does the fielding, keeps it down to a single again. The end of the over from Santosh. 112 runs needed now of 60 balls. 61 for 1, 8 overs. Hit it in the air, just over the fielder at mid-wicket. Going on towards long on, who fumbles, but does not concede an additional run. Short and wide down the leg. Lucky the bowler to get away with that. Bhaskar bowling his second over, just going for 1 run in his first over. Bhaskar. Once again, short and wide down the leg side. Got some bat on it. Just a single though. We're disappointed with that, the batter. Riaz would have expected more from that because that was a long way down the leg. If he had left that, it would have been a wide. He launches that in the air, going straight towards the fielder in the deep. On the bounce, the fielder at mid-wicket does the fielding. Going down the leg for sure. An appeal from Bhavkar, but he knew it in his heart that that was not out. Wide again down the leg side. Bhavkar has struggled with his line this over. We have drills that towards the deep extra cover fielder. Just a single again. The end of the 9th over. The score has moved on to 67 for 1. The equation now definitely in the favor of the bowling team. 54 balls, 106 runs to get. It's never easy to chase anything over 10 runs and over. Oracle have dug themselves into a hole. They've lost just 1 wicket but struggled to play any attacking strokes in the last couple of overs, which has hampered their progress. Remember that this is an 18 overs game, so we'll break here at the 9 over mark, the midway point. Riaz Ali has batted well for them, 39 of 31. Ravi Kumar going on 11 of 12. We saw in the first innings from QUALCOMM that you can make up for the runs in the second half of the game as well. That's what they managed to do when they put on a score of 172. A lot of heavy run scoring came in at the second half of the game when Karthik was out there. Scored a few lusty hits, taking his team beyond the score of 170. But Oracle, when you're chasing, it's always more difficult. There's that extra pressure of runs on the board. Whether or not they manage to get that score, we'll find out when the game resumes in about a couple of minutes' time. In the meantime, if you're enjoying the pictures, these are presented to you courtesy Team MVL. Team MVL has just won the Best Broadcaster of the Year award from Quick Heroes. Wonderful camera work, multiple camera angles on display, capturing pictures in high quality resolution, high detail, full HD pictures presented to you. Various camera angles as well, a lot of slow motion technology that's added. Wonderful production team here sitting with me in the commentary box as well. Analytics presented from time to time. So a lot of hard work going in behind these pictures, and we want to thank you for your patronage. Thank you for voting us as the best streamer of this year 2024 on Quick Heroes. We'll continue to delight you. If you're enjoying this telecast, please do leave us a review on Quick Heroes. This is Idris, your commentator for the day. Come back to the action now. Oracle needing 106 runs in 54 balls to win this game. Ravi batting on 11 of 12. Riaz batting on 39 of 31. It's going to be, not sure who the bowler is going to be for QUALCOMM. Bowling in from the far end, from the highway end. As the action resumes. And he's bowled him. First ball into his spell, Rajat comes in, takes a wicket, demolishes the stumps, and Riaz is dismissed. It was on the cards. There were a few dot balls piling up in the last couple of overs. When that happens, invariably the batsmen have to take a risk. How often do we see a break brings in a wicket? Riaz gets dismissed, loses his off stump, tries to play the expansive shot over the offside, but no contact. Riaz goes back after having played a good innings of 39 of 32 balls. And Isaac, the new batter, out there in the middle. Goes for the aggressive shot on the offside, gets the outside half of the bat. The ball bounces a couple of times. Just a single towards short third man, deep third man. Launches that in the air, going towards the fielder in the deep at mid-wicket who takes that catch. The second wicket of the over, Ravi Kumar is dismissed. A big blow to 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. The disappointing piece with that is that's the left-hander who's been dismissed. Chapa, the new batsman, out in the middle. Dot ball on the offside. What an over this has been from Rajat. Just 1 run and 2 wickets of his first 4 balls. And that's number 3. This is suicidal batting. 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃 wants to go big. Just the second ball of the innings after having been beaten the last ball. And Rajat picks up his 3rd wicket. He's just bowling for fun, picking wickets for fun at the moment, Rajat. Last ball of the over. Akash finally comes on strike, guides that towards the fielder to the deep at point, and immediately shows urgency, gets back for the second. In the end of the 10th over, the score moves on to 70 for 4 for 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃. They've lost their way for sure now. 103 runs needed of 48 balls. 12, almost 13 runs and over needed to win this game. Akash and Isaac will need to pull the rabbit out of the hat if they're able to get the team across the finish line. Full, just outside the off stump, dot ball to start off the over. Top edge on the leg side, the fielder in the deep running aground. Not able to get to it on the full. Ball trickles over the boundary rope. The effort being applauded by the other fielders. Outside half of the bat, running towards the third man boundary. Fielder at point runs around. The third man fielder collects it eventually, keeps it down to 2. Wide down the leg side. Easy 5 runs there for the batting team. Vignesh runs around to collect that ball beyond the boundary rope, but it's a poor piece of bowling. Nothing the keeper can do, standing up to the stumps. And it's full. The keeper barely have a chance behind the stumps. Short ball, inside edge towards pads. Outside edge again, ball floating in the air towards third man, who holds on to that. What a good catch that is. Good catch. Dismisses Isaac. 81 for 4 now. Isaac dismissed for 7 of 5. 𝗃𝗃𝗿𝗃𝗃, the new batter, out in the middle. Dot ball towards covers. '81 for 5, 11 overs, 42 balls, 92 to get. Akash on strike. Flicks that over the fine leg fielder. Akash is a talisman for the Oracle team. He's always put his hand up whenever his team has needed it. But this time is the mountain going to be too difficult to climb. They need 13 runs and over. The last 7 overs to win this game. Change in field immediately after that boundary. The fielder inside the circle goes towards the fine leg square leg boundary. Full ball that's hit in the deep over the fielder at long off for a 6. The first 6 of the innings for Oracle comes courtesy Akash. Short hit in the air once again, beats the fielder at long off. Akash has decided to go full Monty. Rajat picked up 3 wickets in the first over, but Akash showing him no respect. A boundary followed by 2 sixes. Now it's a matter of playing sensible cricket from this point on. Already have the runs on the board of the over. "16 runs of the first 3 balls. Akash taking the attack to Rajat. This time if it in the deep towards mid-wicket, fielder runs around once again, watches the ball sail over his head. Fantastic batting this from Akash. 3 sixers on the trot. Rajat does not know what has hit him. 22 runs now, the 100 comes up. Phenomenal ball striking from Akash this. Getting his team back into this game single-handedly with those 4 strokes. 22 runs of the 4 balls this over. Outside edge and taken! What an anticlimax that is! Akash edges that towards short third man. Fielder Vignesh drops down low, takes up a terrific catch to end the inning for Akash, and maybe with that goes Orakel's fight. 103 for 6 now, Orakel. A big blow. That's 5 wickets for Rajat. Wonderful wicket keeping there. Standing up to the stumps, holding on to that outside edge. And Akash gets dismissed. And that brings out another wicket. And Orakel now really struggling. A wonderful catch by the wicketkeeper on the second attempt. Getting his glove in the right place. The single towards long off. Punch towards covers, just a single. Played towards short point for a single. 104 for 7, 106 for 7. 67 needed now of 33 balls. 2 runs per ball now. Inside edge, ball racing towards square leg. Slight slip there from the batter, but still make 2. Oh, that's suicidal. Yes or no, a yes or no between the two batters, and Gopi just runs out of his crease. The bowler does the business, collects the ball and demolishes the stump. So Santosh inflicts that run out. Meera, the new batter, out in the middle now for Oracle. Outside half of the bat towards point for a single. The last 2 wickets of the game now left for Qualcomm to take up their position in the final. "13 overs, 109 for 8. Required run rate just about 13 runs an over in the last 5 overs of the match. The Oracle have just lost a few too many wickets. Full ball on the leg stump. Flicked it towards square leg for a single. Beaten outside the off stump. Mid wicket, just for a single. Drill that towards long off, just a single. outside the off-stump, just beaten for pace. Flared outside the off-stump towards the fielder at deep point, just a single.
एक हेलमेट और ग्लव्स लास्ट वीक
Abhay comes back into the attack. Starts off with a short and wide ball. Then put away to the fielder in the deep, just a single. Hit towards covers, no run on offer. Top edge, lands in between keeper and fine leg, just a single. Length ball outside the off stump, played towards the fielder at short third man, single on offer. Wide ball outside the off stump. $116 for 8. Launches into that floats towards the fielder at mid-on, takes another good catch. 9th wicket goes down for Oracle. In service now, QUALCOMM, you have to give them credit. They've held on to their chances today. Everything that's got in the air towards them, they've held on to it. That's really been the difference between the two teams today. And Oracle just on the last straws now, 9 wickets down. Outside edge towards short third man. No run on offer. Cut it between point and third man. The fielder there makes a meal of that. The ball goes beyond the boundary rope. So consolation boundary for 𝗚𝗏𝗃 late in the innings. Fielder there caught in two minds whether to use his foot or to bend down to stop that. In the end, did neither. The ball went beyond the boundary rope. Another one that takes the outside edge, but this time the fielder at short third man does well. Uses his size 10 boots to stop that. 122 for 9. 15 balls left in this inning for 𝗚𝗏𝗃. And they need 51 runs to win this game. Almost seems like a formality at this point in time because QUALCOMM have dominated the game past the 6-over mark. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 came in, bowled a very tight over, and since then 𝗚𝗏𝗃 have just struggled to get going. Another chance for a run out, but the batsman safely home. Ramakrishna picking up 1 wicket in his 2.4 overs. He'll be hoping to get his second wicket here. Again off the outside half of the bat, going towards the fielder in the deep at the third man boundary. Keeps it down to a single this time. Last ball of the 16th over coming up. Is it on the pads? The umpire says no, maybe going down the legs. Appeal for run out, but a poor throw. It was too far over the wicketkeeper's head for him to do any damage there. At the end of the over, with that leg by, 125 for 9. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 back into the attack. This time the wicketkeeper misses a straightforward collection. The ball is racing towards the boundary and goes across for 4 wides. So something to cheer for Team Oracle there. 5 runs in their kitty. Hits that towards the square leg with wicket fielder in the deep. Want to come back for a second but decide against it. Just a single. Once again towards the same fielder. In the air towards long on, just a single again. And he's bowled him. The end of the game. Oracle come out with the defeat and QUALCOMM inflict a huge loss on them. Winning the game by 37 runs. Fantastic performance from Rajat. 5 wickets picked off his 3 overs. Remember, Akash had taken a liking to him and hit him for 22 runs for 4 balls. Then he came back to pick up his wicket of the 5th ball of that over, totaling 5 wickets in the game. For Oracle, Riaz the top performer today with the bat. 39 runs he scored. Sandeep Reddy also did well. But at the end of the day, QUALCOMM just got too many runs on the board for Oracle's liking. Oracle have been a bowling team throughout this tournament, but today they're not able to keep a lid on the scoring rate. QUALCOMM scoring 172, courtesy those brilliant knocks from Karthik and Sarvesh. Karthik especially coming in later half of the innings, injected a lot of impetus and venom. Nitin scored 20 runs for 7 balls, which got the team to a total of 172. In response, Oracle started well. First 6 overs, they seemed like they were in the game. But then there were a lot of flurry of wickets. Rajat came in and picked in 5 wickets in no time. 3 wickets were felled in the first over. He got 1 wicket each of his second and third over. He was definitely the player of the game today. Oracle will reflect on a good tournament. They played well. They won 4 out of their 5 games in the group stage. Coming in at this stage, they lost out to a better team. QUALCOMM looked like a more rounded team. They held on to their catches, they bowled to their fields, and at the end of the day, they came out with a winning wicket. So Oracle dismissed for 135, QUALCOMM winning the match by 37 runs. The player of the match, Rajat, courtesy his 5 wickets. Fantastic performance all round by him. This was Team MVL presenting the pictures to you. We hope that you've enjoyed our telecast. We'll get back to you shortly when we begin the third match of the day. This is Idris on behalf of Team MVL signing off. So I have Rajat with me, the player of the match from the last semi-final. Congratulations, Rajat. 5 wickets does not happen every day.
Thank you so
How are
much.
you feeling at the moment?
Feeling great right now. But after those 3 sixes, I felt nervous.
Absolutely. Akash was hitting it really well at that moment. But I thought you kept your composure pretty well. I think you still were bowling in the right channels. Even when you got hit for that 6, the second ball especially that was hit over long off, I thought that there was nothing wrong with the ball. You just have to give credit to the batter there.
Yeah, that was a slower ball, back of the slower ball. I don't know. I thought it was a catch, but somehow it went.
Yeah, I think the fielder had charged in ahead, but I don't think he could have caught it even if he was back.
I don't think so also.
Right. Let's reflect on that bowling innings. You came in, I think, right at the 11th over mark. Sorry, the 10th over mark. So we had changed ends at 9 overs. So you bowled in the first ball, you got the wicket of 𝗬𝗏. So what was going on in your mind when you were running into bowl? Because 𝗬𝗏 was well set. He was batting on 39 of 31.
Yeah, those two batters were well set. So I thought, I talked to my captain. We thought like, okay, we will bowl only 4 to 5 stump line. But that ball swing in, a late swing was there in that ball. So he completely misjudged it. So that was, that was the best ball, I guess, of my spell.
I was actually thinking, maybe you're right, but what I was thinking is that the first 9 overs didn't go as well as they would have expected in terms of their score, because I think 𝗏𝗃𝗃 had come in and created a lot of pressure. I think he went for just 1 run of his first over. That created a lot of pressure. 2 overs where I think just 3 or 4 runs were scored. At the halfway mark that happened, and then when he went out, I'm sure in the drinks break they must have spoken. I thought they decided they wanted to be aggressive, and that's when you came in, you stuck to your line and length, and you got 5 wickets for it.
Yeah, that's what the cricket is, right? Someone will put the pressure and other bowler from the other end will take the wickets.
Absolutely.
So he was the one who created the pressure, but after that there was run rate was about 13 or 14, something like that. So it was our game from that point, and it was my luck. Like I was bowling from the other end when Bhaskar was bowling from the other end.
Yeah, one thing I've learned in my experience following cricket, playing cricket myself for a long time, is luck only comes to those who deserve it. So congratulations. I think you absolutely deserve the 5 wickets that you got today. Let's reflect a little bit on the tournament as well. This game aside, you've had a fantastic run, right? I think this is what, 5 victories now out of 6 matches that you've played overall.
Yes.
Your journey to the finals, what are you expecting to do in the finals?
So actually, during the journey, we lost the first match with Oracle itself, and
that was a close game. You lost it by just 7 runs, I think.
Yeah, I was not there in that game, but yeah, we lost it. I guess from 7 runs itself. And Nitin was batting at the last. That was also a close game. So, and the tournament-wise, it's going good. So it's hope for the best. Like it's the final last, then we should win this. I think. Yeah.
All right, congratulations again on a job well done. I wish you all the best for the final rush.
Thank you so much.